The New York Times editorial named Musk a behavior of stealing the country, but did he steal the country? The bloody storm in Washington should be said to be still behind. Musk has dominated the major political agenda in Washington in the past 20 days. His style of play is to destroy first and then build, to kill first and then report. Moreover, as Trump's operator in hunting down political opponents and cleaning up the Shanghai government, the New York Times gave Musk a name of a stealer. His editorial listed a series of Musk's behaviors of stealing the country. The New York Times editorial quoted classics. First of all, it gave a theoretical interpretation of the behavior of stealing the country. His name in English is called state capture, which is to steal the rights of the country through three mechanisms. First, change the rules of the game through laws and policies. Second, steal budget power, personnel power, and government contracts. And management rules to change administrative decisions. Third, the people who do these things are not subject to the constraints of accountability, nor are there checks and balances of power. These checks and balances include judicial, law enforcement and monitoring actions, deep institutions and prosecutors, and the media. So Musk often sneers at the so-called media or independent media. Musk's closure of the U.S. Agency for International Development is a classic example of the above-mentioned stealing behavior. Musk himself posted on the X level that the U.S. Agency for International Development is a criminal organization, and it concluded that it was time to shut down the organization, and then the organization was closed in disguise. Therefore, the New York Times clearly stated that the United States is a big stealing country. Musk is the richest man in the world. He is an unelected person. He does not need to be responsible for all the decisions he makes. He relies on his close relationship with the president. What does Trump think of Musk's actions? Musk said good things, saying that Musk has never received money from the White House, and he works diligently every day, Trump said. Of course, Musk is not fighting alone. Even the editorial of the Wall Street Journal couldn't stand the fact that Musk led a group of young people to turn Washington upside down. The Wall Street Journal said that Musk led 6 minions to change the power structure in Washington. In fact, Musk's team has 40 people, 20 of whom have never worked in Musk's company. The youngest person here is only 19 years old. Of course, both the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times are digging into these people's backgrounds to see if they have made racist remarks in the past, whether they have been fired by the company, etc., and have disappeared. It was found that 2 people had related experiences. However, it is obvious that Trump is also protective of these young people. He said that these young people are very smart and very dedicated. So these young people use AI technology. After entering a department system, they get the core information they need in a few hours. Sometimes they also talk to employees in these departments. What everyone can't stand the most is that these young people sit in front of you and turn on a computer, and then talk for 15 minutes, and you are fired before you know why. So the New York Times couldn't stand it anymore and named Musk an act of stealing the country through an editorial. But he is stealing the country, so what can you do? The bloody storm in Washington is still to come. I am going to conclude the Chinese argument based on American media. Here is a breakdown of the key themes and claims. The references a New York Times editorial accusing Musk of state capture, a term describing the influence of powerful private entities on government operations. This involves exerting control over budget allocations, personnel appointments, and government contracts. Operating outside accountability and checks and balances, e.g., media, judiciary, and law enforcement. The closure of the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, is cited as an example, with Musk labeling it a criminal organization. Both the New York Times and Wall Street Journal are portrayed as critical of Musk's actions, accusing him of leading a team of young individuals to restructure power in Washington. The media allegedly investigates the backgrounds of Musk's team, uncovering minimal controversies but expressing concerns over their authority and methods. This reflects a common narrative in political discourse where powerful figures face scrutiny from the media. The text claims Trump defends Musk, stating that Musk has never received financial support from the government and works diligently. Trump is also described as protective of Musk's team, praising their intelligence and dedication. Musk's team is said to use AI technology to access departmental information and make quick decisions, allegedly leading to the abrupt firing of federal employees. The phrase "bloody storm in Washington" suggests upcoming political chaos, further heightening the drama. The text uses sensational language, implying a power struggle between Musk, Trump, and federal institutions, which is not substantiated by reliable sources. This narrative is highly fictionalized with elements of political satire and conspiracy theories. It amplifies Musk's influence far beyond credible reality, portraying him as a central figure in a political takeover. While Musk is undoubtedly a powerful businessman, the text's claims lack factual grounding and serve more as entertainment or commentary on political dynamics rather than a factual account. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has been a focal point of media scrutiny, particularly concerning his political engagements and business practices. Recent critiques have emerged from various quarters. In his forthcoming book, 7 Things You Can't Say About China, Senator Tom Cotton criticizes Musk for being overly accommodating to China's communist rulers to benefit his businesses, including Tesla and SpaceX. Cotton argues that Musk's close ties with China pose a national security risk, referencing significant Chinese loans for Tesla's Beijing factory. Senator Ron Wyden has expressed concerns over Musk's role in the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, highlighting the disarray caused by Musk's team taking over several federal agencies. Wyden characterizes these events as a coup and emphasizes the profound access Musk's team now has to sensitive governmental systems. Musk's interactions with the media have also been contentious. He has been accused of undermining free speech by silencing criticism and independent research that negatively impacts his businesses. Critics argue that while Musk positions himself as a champion of free speech, his actions suggest otherwise. Following Musk's criticism of government-funded media, the U.S. government cut $40 million in subscriptions to the New York Times. This move has been viewed by some as an attempt to suppress critical media voices. These instances illustrate the complex and often contentious relationship between Musk and various media outlets, highlighting concerns over his influence on politics, business practices, and freedom of expression.
After watching this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content. Your support means a lot and helps our team create more videos like this. Thanks for watching.